Good morning, sim fans. Racing 393 here for a comparison video in F1 2015, where I'm going to be pitching a team at the bottom of the pile, if you like, doing a reference lap, and then comparing that lap time to a team at the top of the pile to see whether or not the game can simulate the fact of cars are better than others, and not all the cars are the same performance. I think you'd be quite surprised by the results, although I have been doing this on the Xbox but didn't have much success in uploading it, so we're going to try it on the PC. Enjoy the video. Good morning, sim fans. Racing 393. We're going to do a quick comparison lap time as requested by one of my 27 subscribers. 27. I need to know, some of my videos have a lot of views, and others not so much. I can understand in some respects why that is. I'm sort of quite, although I've been doing this a little while, I need some guidance. And it's difficult because there's so many people out there doing this now. I seem to be, the boat's already sailed, I think. Time's advanced, and there's people doing this, I'll say professionally, but certainly for a living. I suppose that's what I'm comparing it against, and I'm certainly not doing this for a living. There's absolutely no way, although I can see how money can be made, and it would seem quite an enjoyable task because it's not something which I would dislike. I'm on my computer or my sim racing equipment mostly every day, so it'd be nice to have someone say in the comments what it is that I could be better at. I mean, that's open for like everything. I could be better at everything. I've sort of given up on the console, although I've got quite a bit on there console related content, but it's so unreliable on the Elgato, or whether or not it's streamed correctly. What I'm struggling at the moment on my computer is sound balancing. It's quite difficult to know where to put things, and it takes a lot of time. You can do captures, listen to it, and it sounds rubbish. Try it again, and then day-to-day work gets in the way, or life, and then you don't do it, and then you forget. So a little bit of advice on maybe what I can do to improve, just to make it so that people would want to watch. I think I quite know the answer anyway, to be honest, but it's always good to have some input. Anyway, we're going to be taking a couple of cars around the Gilles Villeneuve circuit, Montreal, Canada, and we're running the 2015 F1 season in F1 2015. So what I'm going to do is do a couple of reference laps in the Manor Marussia F1 team, and then we'll compare that with the Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 team. So probably is here because the PC and the Xbox wheel are not fully synced. It says that as I load this game up, so sometimes pushing the button like A, for example, on my controller, on my wheel, doesn't work. So I have to go into... Right, so... yes, so I didn't finish what I was saying there. So we've got to use Enter, for example. I'm not too worried about the ghosts. So to make sure the assists everything's off. So you can see that one. I'll turn that off as well. Not that it does a lot actually. It comes out the pits and itself anyway on there. So everything's off. I'm hoping you can remember my settings on my graphics. Didn't think of that. So I have been playing this on the console a lot, and it does look better on PC. But one of the other important things, for some reason, this the graphic on the wheel, as I probably mentioned, it moves around a lot. Even though my steering wheel on the car isn't doing that. Sorry, my steering wheel in my hand isn't doing that. On the console, it is steady as a rock. The graphic I'm talking about, which is yeah, that must be a reason why. Maybe it's because it's not. It says it's not compatible. Maybe that's it. Right. So setup to keep everything the same. All I'm going to do is it's got some long straights, a couple of tighter corners. But what I'm going to do is put it onto setting 4, and I'll do this for both cars. Oops, not that one. Does that work? Yeah. So I'm just checking that this is all going onto the fuel anyway. Right, so we've got our own setting. It says custom for the C on there, and I chose setting 4. I wish it would say that somewhere. Right, back to the car I suppose. So when we go to track, we're straight out on a run, and I haven't been on this, which reminds me, I need to remember what I'm setting my wheel at. For the DOR, and I've forgotten. I don't know if it's 500 or 600. Or is it less than that even? Funny thing is, on the console, it works really well, and for some reason on the PC it takes a little bit. Well, you have to set it up. I'm going to put it to 500, but leave my wheel in. What's the word I'm looking for? Settings mode, if you like, so I can alter it on the fly. Now, go to track is enter, and it's a flying lap, but I'll have to slow down. See, that's no good like that, but it does work actually. So that kind of is what I need to be at. So we'll try that. I'm just sort of sorting out my... Right. Give yourself 3 laps. Got to see where DRS is. See the wheel wobble, can't you? Handles completely different to the console, which I've been on for the last week or so. And the DRS button's on the other side, so I've packed it differently. And the braking might not sort out as well. Find out in this hairpin. Yeah. So what I'm going to do need to go into my settings again. This is the thing is, I've gone straight from PC, sorry, straight from console. It was on 50. I'm going to try it on 60. So on the wheel, it just means I've got to press harder. But I'm going to leave that on there and see how we get on. There was another button. Something else. Sorry, I'm just trying to find. No, it's not that. I don't think I mapped it actually. I think that's a bit too hard with the braking. Right, that brake. I find I've got to brake really hard. Harder than I actually want to brake. That locks it up. Try it there. And also the only thing I can alter on the car is the brake bias. So I'm going to put it near the front. That's fine, right. Got the DRS on the other side of the steering wheel. I'm not really used to the braking on this. Completely different to what I'm used to on the console. That braking's no good. It's funny, I tell you what, it's surprising how different it is. I've got to kind of readjust myself completely. So we're going to use this as another reference lap. As a guide, this was a 121 on the Xbox, a lap in this car. So I know this lap's going to be nowhere near that. So I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. I've got the sound balance better. Right, let's give it a couple of 3 laps. One wide there. Also the force feedback. Force feedback ain't as good. I might have to change some settings on the wheel, but I won't do it yet. I can live with it at the moment. of understeer on this car, to be honest. Oh, yeah, a lot of understeer. Right, so scrap that lap, obviously. Try again. Easier into that corner that time. I noticed with the Manor it's got absolutely zero grip. It pushes on like a tram. Hasn't cost me though, but as in invalidated that lap, but it's mucked the lap up. Dive myself into the braking, that's what I've got to do, because I've not played it. I'm still off of the Xbox one, 121 I did. Oh, that was coming up. I've never seen that before. But the track limits there are a bit tight, so we'll have to do another lap. The biggest difference between the console and this one is it does feel more sim-like. Oh, it's rubbish on that hairpin. Which is something that even takes me by surprise. So we're going to give it another, I need a clean lap. So maybe track limits are more stricter on the PC than they are on the Xbox, maybe. Yeah, Manor doesn't want to put his power down. Doing traction control. So I don't feel like I'm going particularly quick. Doesn't feel as quick as I was doing on the Xbox, but slower than I was on the Xbox. rival stuff. That's because I've not done time trial before. Oh, that's why. I'll give it one more go. Or not. It's like a second off already. My time, I think, rather than the rival time. See what we're up at this next split. So 10th up, wasn't it, or something? So it's not going to be as quick as I was on the Xbox. No. So there we have a reference to that. I know I can probably go quicker than that. Let's just pause there for a second. Because I did a 121 yesterday. 121, 118 or something. So I'm a good second and a half quicker. What I'm looking for now is the pause menu. There we go. So we go to car and track selection. We'll stay on Canada, obviously, and then we're going to go to the Mercedes team. Now I did a 1:16.8, I think, yesterday in that. I can't see myself getting quicker. So there we go. So we've got a reference lap of 1:22.685. So we'll go on to the Mercedes team, and we're going to see how much, well, how much difference it will be comparing the two together, and how I did comparing it against the Xbox. I mean, what I'm saying on the Xbox is only my hearsay, so I wouldn't say it if I hadn't done it. It's got preset 4 on there, interesting enough. So that's funny, it can't then, did it? If I go exit, nope, that's interesting. I'll push that down. That's also interesting. On the oh, Fury's locked in this mode. What am I talking about then? And I know I didn't alter anything. So I thought pushing that would, I thought it came up there. It came up on the right hand side, didn't it? Well, I can only assume it's actually put that on. Okay, right. Here comes the flying lap. Let's see how we go. View seems different on the Mercedes for some reason. I've not noticed before. Is that a game glitch or just already I can feel the car is more planted to the floor, which is good to know, I suppose. Doesn't want to fly around all over the place. It's interesting though also, I've never actually driven the Mercedes in these games. I always tend to pick Red Bull or Ferrari. So, I did 116 yesterday, but this is going to be nowhere near as quick. Found a bit of a rhythm now. The car just goes where you want it, which is a pleasure to sort of drive. Setting faster lap times. What I'm doing now is I'm really going to, I know it's going to beat the Manor. I'm going to see if I can get anywhere near my Xbox times. It's 116, so nowhere near that. Still overdrive it. Which is what I'm trying to not do actually. So we're still up, but not as quick as it was yesterday. I missed the DRS button, I was pushing the wrong one. So across the line. A 1:19.1. So not as quick as yesterday. I probably could have got quicker. That's a bit high, isn't it? I don't think you can alter that. That's higher than 90. Anyway, let's go to the pause button, and then we'll go to if we go to the car and track selection. I know we can change it, confirm that. So there we go. My fastest lap was a 1:19.1. Yesterday it was a 1:18. No, it wasn't, 1:16. So I was 3 seconds quicker. And the Manor was a 1:20, and I was a 1:21. So yesterday on the Xbox I was like 4.2 seconds quicker in the Mercedes than what I was in the Marussia. And on the PC, let's work that out. a 19.1, 21, a 22.1, 2.4 seconds quicker. So, what the fact of the matter is, the Mercedes AGM car is a lot quicker and easier to drive than the Manor Marussia team. If I did a bit more practice and I did a bit more PC racing, I'd probably be quicker still. It's just that I've literally came straight from a console straight to PC, so that does make a difference. Well, there we go. So I don't know what that would prove. It just proves that the game has actually simulated the difference in a good team and a bad team. I'm not saying anything against Manor, but let's be fair, they weren't sort of like box office team, were they? It's a shame they've gone. You know, it's F1. It's one of the things that F1's lacking is the teams. They've got not enough teams in the whole sort of fraternity, in my opinion. But anyhow, there's the first capture. I might do most of my capturing on PC because it seems to be the most stable platform until I get my Elgato sorted out. Put the teeth back in. Well, let me know your thoughts, and I shall see you on the next one.